Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host. Let's get into this. Yes, I'm sounding a little crazy. It seems like every time I eat chicken, I start getting no periodic table, no alien talk. Alright? Yeah. Every time I eat that bird, man, I get like flu symptoms. I just think I need to stay away from that bird. Alright? Me in particular, just all the way around. But the creator has a message for us. I got this download yesterday, and I had been getting bits and pieces of it throughout the entire day, okay? The initial download, I would say, came maybe like around 1-ish, all right? And throughout the day, I had been getting the downloads, all right? Semen, blood, saliva, hair, okay? These are pieces of your DNA. And as we've been discussing, what we already know, your DNA is what links you to your your ancestors, right? So a lot of people, it's kind of easier for them, not easy, but it appears that they are getting over with certain spells, certain attacks, right? So people can write your name down on a piece of paper, use a picture, use your dirty clothes, put you in a jar, put you in their shoe, put you in the freezer, use water, right? Use the elements to attack you. And these things appear, right, because we're protected and we know that. And sometimes God allows it to happen for us to build up our spiritual stamina, right? Sometimes, well, most of the time, I believe all the time, but majority of the time, God allows it to happen simply because He wants you to know how protected you really, really, actually, truly are. When those types of spells are used, it's a little easier for people to get by and get away with certain things, right? And I think y'all can follow, y'all can see where we're going with this. I think it's a little easier for people to attack you with things that are keeping you bound to this environment. When your DNA is used in a ritual to attack you, your ancestors are automatically alerted. It's an alert, okay? Even if it's one little small, little fine piece of hair that's used in a ritual to bind you up in any kind of way, it alerts all of your ancestors, because remember, you have two parents that have two parents, okay? That's 4 different bloodlines that have all created you, okay? You are the summation of those different bloodlines coming together. So the gist of this conversation is to be aware. If you're not doing spells on people, obviously, you don't have to worry about that, right? But some people, they believe that they are so powerful and so smart that they can just attack people and there's going to be no repercussions, right? Even spells that affect money will alert. Anything that will affect your health will alert. Anything that will cause you to move out of alignment. Because remember, if you are the chosen one, the star seed, the indigo, the black sheep, the enlightened one, the awakened one, whatever you want to call it, right? If you are the one who decided to take the narrow path and walk with the Creator and tap in, then you need to understand everything that is connected to you will be used against you. Okay? All of those things, like the money spells, the health spells, the alignment spells to like take you off of your path and swap destinies, anything like that, those things also alert your ancestors right away because it is connected to you breaking generational curses, okay? So, and there are tons of techniques. I don't put spells on people. I don't do magic. I don't engage in that. I just pray and fast, and I believe in God, right? People have their own, and I'm judging. Usually people will be like, oh, I'm not judging you, but I am. Because you can't believe that you are so powerful that you can bend someone else's will to your own as if you created them, as if you are the ultimate creator. And you may be powerful, right? You may have gifts that are out of this world. You may be, really talented in the spiritual realm. But you have to understand your gifts came from the creator, not the devil. And I think that's the issue. People, they are subscribing to things of the world. They're not necessarily tapping into what is bringing them a blessing, right? What is creating them? What is the source of all life? And we're not going into, we've given advice. We've gone over things to do and not to do. We've made attempts to call a truce. I'm not doing that right now, right? That's not the type of segment. If you are, it's not even a warning. I'm just calling you out at this point. If you are using anyone's DNA or attacking their finances, their health, or their destiny, okay? I'm not even allowed to tell you what, God is going to do, because I don't know. But he does want me to tell you that you're going to be shocked and surprised at the results, the end results, rather, that are going to come out of you trying to upstage people in the physical. Using someone's toothbrush and their dirty clothes and their picture and writing their names on things, putting them in jars, the freezer, the sneaker, the necromancy, conjuring up these different spirits. Like, all of this is something that you would do to keep yourself, I guess, presumably or assumably rather, stronger than a person. These are attempts for you to dominate the chosen, right? This is an attempt for you to take charge and take power over someone's will. When you start to use things that are out of this world, that connects people beyond this room, you're inviting yourself to kind of get jumped by someone's family. Like, I don't really know another way to put it. You have the ability to manifest just like everyone else. Stealing someone's energy and stealing someone's essence would essentially be stealing their ancestors, stealing their genetic codes, their genetic links, which essentially means that you are spiritually doing a surgery on someone. You are literally going into the realms and slicing a person open and taking out everything in their body that makes them who and what they are, which would be crazy, right? None of us have the full understanding on what is all combined. You don't know who you're messing with. Remember, Our genes are comprised of multiple different facets. Some people don't even come from humans. Some people come from the elements, right? Remember, we talked about the sirens and the mermaids and the shapeshifters. You don't want to practice magic on someone who's connected to an energy like Offset or like the Black Madonna or a mermaid or a freedom writer. I mean, for crying out loud. You don't want to mess with somebody whose ancestors are Black Panthers or liberators. Anyone who is physically responsible for making changes that is allowing everyone in their immediate or extended environment to benefit from it is not someone you should want to make an enemy, okay? You should not want to make enemies out of anyone that is remotely close to God in any kind of way, or vibrating so high that all they have to do is think it and it comes. All they have to do is ask God and it appears. We are egotistical as a people, and it's really scary to assume that we are going to be able to just attack people because we want to, okay? This has to stop. I'm not, like I said, we had the discussion on the different things you can do to protect yourself, to get closer to the Creator. And some of y'all are still doing magic on people. Some of y'all are still attacking people that are essentially doing things that your children's children will benefit from. So I don't really know what else to say. I don't have any ideas or advice. We've gone over that. If you have the desires to attack people on any realm, especially in the spiritual realm, and you have decided to use their DNA, whether it is their saliva, their semen, their blood, their hair, whatever, if it's coming out or off of a person's physical vessel and you use that in a ritual, I'm not even going to tell you how it's going to end. You know already, right? We don't have to keep having that same conversation. But I am going to end this a minute or so earlier because I have something that I need to be doing at this moment. But I will say that I hope y'all are learning to walk away from the temptation of attacking. I don't know what would make you want to do that to people, but I'm assuming there's something in you that is pushing you to have such a desire. May the odds forever be in your favor. I guess that's just what's in you. Maybe you feel that you've been robbed in life, and this is the only way for you to get some sort of compensation back. I'm not sure what drives people to step into this energy as if they are God. So I really don't have advice for you unless God wants me to give it to you, and this is what He wants me to put on the podcast. So I guess that this is the full 15 minutes. I was going to end it about a minute and a half ago, but yeah, like, it's not my job to tell you how to think. You know what it is that you're doing. You're using your free will. Even if you are under demonic possession, you're smart enough to make decisions that can harm other people in a spiritual sense, okay? But I'm going to end it here. I do love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed your weekend. I hope y'all are drinking your water, eating your fruit and vegetables, and sipping on your own tea because it's free. Love you.